Welcome to Engine Fitness. My name is Anthony. I'm someone who went from skinny to fit, and these videos are purely educational. So this way, you guys can go ahead and implement what you're learning. And as long as you're consistent with it, you should see results from everything that you're learning here. If you are someone though who is looking for a more personalized approach to all this, to coaching, to getting support, accountability, making sure that you're actually getting results, and being consistent with everything, then please click the link down below in the description so this way you can find a good time to speak with me and we can see if coaching is a good fit for you. But enough about that. Let's get straight into the video for today. As you can see in the title screen here, as a skinny guy, do we really need to eat big to get big? And as you can see, I got my thinking face right here because the obvious and simple answer is yes, we have to. There is no if, ands, ors, or buts around it. Um, there's absolutely no way to get around this, right? No physical way, unless you're on some sort of performance enhancing drugs like steroids, TRT, SARMs, PEDs, whatever, right? If you're on all of them, whoa, get your blood work done because I'm afraid that we're going to lose you in the next couple of months. But unless you're on some sort of performance enhancing drug, there's no physical way for us to gain weight without actually eating in a caloric surplus. So if anyone ever tries to tell you that you are able to without being in a surplus, they are feeding you a glass full of bullshit. That and it should honestly make you want to steer away in the opposite direction. Now, there are some that say eating at your maintenance calories and just progressively overloading over time works. It does help you gain muscle. And in some cases, it does. It really depends on person to person what works best for you. But if you want something that's guaranteed, then you need to eat in a surplus. Plus, if you eat in a maintenance and just progressively overload, it's going to take you years on end to see any significant results. So keep that in mind. The more complex answer, complex, not really complex. Um, I mean, if you are new to the gym world, maybe it might be a little bit of complex for you, but honestly, it's not. It's very simple, and I'll make it super simple for you guys to understand. But eating big will look different from person to person. If you're someone who's tall and skinny, um, you'll need to eat more than someone who is short and skinny, right? So if you're someone who's 6'5", 100 and something pound, 170 pounds, right? 160 pounds. I don't know what skinny looks like at 6'5". I guess I'll just take myself for example. I'm 6'0", and the thinnest that I've ever been is 132, maybe 130-ish. It would look different for me, my eating, than someone who is what, like 5'5" and a couple hundred, not a couple hundred pounds, sorry, but one 120 something or 110, right? You get the point. I will have to eat more just because of my stature, how I'm built, right? And how much heavier, quote unquote, I weigh than the person who's shorter and weighs a little bit less than me. So to say everyone needs to eat X amount of calories to gain weight is stupid because there's no fixed number that everyone should or need to eat to gain weight. That's just not possible at all whatsoever. You need to eat above your maintenance calories, and everyone's maintenance calories will look very, very different. So last point there is you need to find out what your maintenance calories are. And once you have a rough estimation on that, then that's when you can start eating in a surplus and see what the sweet spot is for you to start gaining weight. Because some of you might be eating in a surplus, but you're not gaining any weight. So that means you're in a maintenance, you're still eating at your maintenance, and you need to bump up the calories a little bit more. How many calories above my maintenance should I eat to start off with? Great question. 300 to 500 calories above your maintenance is a fantastic place to start. That's really the sweet spot right there, um, to start off with, to see kind of where you're at. Are you gaining weight, are you losing weight, or are you staying the same when it comes to your weight? So this will give you a chance to see if we're tracking the data, we're tracking everything. Are we tracking our eating, our weight measurements, or our weight in general, sorry. So this will give us a chance to see with the data if eating in that slight surplus helps us gain weight. Does it allow for us to gain weight? If you do start to gain weight, you will likely stop gaining weight eventually since your body's just going to adapt naturally. And that's when, at that point, you'll need to eat 300 to 500 more calories on top of what you're already eating on a day-to-day basis. And essentially, throughout your bulking phase, you will repeat this process because your body's going to keep adapting. It's going to stop gaining weight, and you'll need to eat more calories, and you'll need to rinse and repeat that process pretty much. That covers it for the video for today, though, guys. Like I said, short, sweet, simple, to the point. I don't think I even said that, but I'm here saying it now. There's no need to complicate fitness and health stuff, especially for beginners. It's super simple and easy to understand. Obviously, with anything new that we're learning, there's going to be a learning curve because we're just not used to certain terminologies, or even in general, if someone is speaking about a certain subject that we don't understand, we're obviously not going to understand it. So hopefully you guys are getting value from these videos. I know that you definitely will be, because if I make these videos excuse me, as if I were speaking to my younger self who knew nothing about fitness and health, right? And who needs that guidance and support and place to know what the hell that kid is doing, right? To gain weight. So definitely, if there's any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to help you all out. But until the next one, guys, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button as well. And once more, if you are someone who's looking for one-to-one coaching, click the link down below in the description, and I'll be able to help you guys out, come up with some sort of game plan, and point you in the right direction. Till the next one, though, guys, take care. Peace.